Hey everyone, hello, Happy New Year, Slovo Godam. Woo! 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 Pop it, whoa! Whoa, you see how much we're bringing in the new year with a bang. Okay, oh my God. That was more than we expected. Good job. Hello everyone, how's everyone doing on this New Year's Eve, ending 2020, thank God. Hey guys, welcome. How is everyone? Please say hi in chat so we see everything's working. Yeah, it's a beautiful, balmy +11 New Year's Eve here in the south of Ukraine. Can you believe it? Honey and I went for a walk on the Black Sea, and the windsurfers are out, you know, in full force with their wetsuits, like troopers they are, but beautiful, warm. How's everybody doing? Want to say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year. I'm like frozen. I'm still from shock because it's go wrong direction.
Yeah, you guys should see. You should see what's in the room here. Oh my God, we can do our own Happy New Year. So guys, we have a real treat for you today. We have a special guest, two special guests. Yeah, Steve and his fiance, Irina. So Steve is in Oregon, Irina is in Kyiv. We are in the south of Ukraine, so a very, international live stream today. Mm-hmm. And you guys get to ask all your burning questions to a successful couple. They're just about to cross the finish line. So we're going to take questions from you guys at the end, okay? And we thought just kind of a cool, since it is New Year's Eve, trivia question for you guys is, why did we think to do this as a trivia question? Because it's got a real huge, symbolic meaning, a takeaway, to help you guys win the hearts of a Slavic woman. So here's a trivia question. Anybody, please write in comments. You guys remember the 1977 movie? Okay, this is only if you guys really probably have had a Slavic wife or a girlfriend or fiance before you would know this, but it was released originally in 1977, but still today it's played by millions and millions of Russian-speaking people around the world as they bring in and celebrate the new year. So we'll play a 1-minute clip from that with subtitles in English in just a bit here, and Anna will then explain the symbolism, the really deep and profound meaning that helps you get how deep a certain quality is in Slavic ladies that's important to you guys, and is even in this historic movie that we will watch later tonight.
Because it's my father's favorite movie.
Yeah. And what's it called, honey? How you call it again?
Ironic of the face.
Ironic fate. So we blew the trivia.
Oy.
My bad. But anyway, no worries. So let's play a little intro.
You guys can see us because nobody. Okay, Matt.
Hello, Matt. Matt, another happily married client, married for 3 years. So say our hello to Victoria, Matt. Okay, so let's see. Let's play. This is who's going to be joining us in just a little bit. This is their little kind of intro video. So isn't that cool? So that's Steve and his beautiful fiance, Irina, and they're going to join us in just a bit and tell us their love story. And we've got some tricky questions for them as well that should be fun. So a little bit about upcoming live streams, guys. This Saturday, January 2nd, 10 a.m. Eastern, Anna will be back solo again. We had one guy actually complain that I hijacked your spot last Saturday. So you become very popular, which is great. So Anna's topic is top 5 relationship killer topics you must avoid on your first date, okay, with your beautiful Ukrainian woman. Otherwise, you probably won't get a second date. Okay, then this Sunday, January 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern, as always, Anna and I will be back live. And, well, let me put it this way. Have you ever wondered if you can afford to snag a beautiful Ukrainian wife? Okay, because you guys have heard it's not cheap. It costs this much. I mean, I've seen online it costs up to $100,000. I mean, I wouldn't want to be that guy. But I mean, really, what is the most cost-effective way to go about finding your other half in Ukraine, right? And what's the most time-effective way? At the end of the day, time is more expensive than money, isn't it? We can't buy time back with money. And where can you get answers to this tricky question? Well, I would say you really can't. I haven't seen reliable numbers anywhere. So how about we solve this question by asking married couples that have already been there and done that and see what they have to say. And maybe they can share their budget with us. What if they shared how much it actually cost? What if they actually did a budget and like itemized each budget line item so that we had a detailed, breakdown of what it's going to cost you guys. Okay. Well, this is where we're going for this live stream. So what we're doing is we're going to analyze what we're calling a DIY, a do-it-yourself camp, and see what they paid to be happily married. So these are guys that went it, did it alone. The DIY camp. And then we're going to analyze guys that sought out the help of a marriage agency, that camp. And we're going to go head to head, DIY marriage agency, and compare the budgets, both really these three big factors that you guys, would be wise to compare. Financial, which is just, greenback money. But then there's time. Okay, how long does it take? And then third, well, it's heartbreak, because there's definitely a cost. So these are the three main costs, and we're going to look at all three of those and examine them for DIY versus marriage agency. And we're going to have real live couples on, and they're going to share, like I say, their budgets with them. So this is going to be pretty cool. We're going to go head to head and see who comes out the victor. Okay, DIY or marriage agencies. And we don't know where this is going. How could we know? It's not, rigged or anything. I just literally had this idea 3 days ago, and I said, yeah, let's do it, because there's so many of you guys that take the cheap route, and these PPLs, they nickel and dime you to 10 grand easily, right? And on our application, we ask you guys, how much have you spent already looking for your Slavic wife, and how much time? So we're going to share our statistic on all the hundreds of applications we've had over the years as well. So that Sunday's live stream is called Ukraine Marriage Agency Ukraine Marriage Challenge, DIY versus marriage agencies. How much does it cost to get a beautiful Ukrainian wife? Okay, so you definitely want to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button right below, and click the bell icon so YouTube will notify you, and you don't want to miss that one. Okay, let's see. Then, on January the 12th, Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern, as always, we have another special guest that I just put together this morning. This guy, we were WhatsApping. He WhatsApped me because he has a rather big problem, and he was seeking my counsel on it. So let me put it this way. What would you do if you were in love with a Ukrainian single mom, and the ex, the father of the children, legally refused for the children to leave Ukraine? Well, Josh, he's 56. He's from Virginia, and he's engaged to beautiful 36-year-old Iryna from Poltava. And they are facing that huge roadblock right now as we speak, as they go through the K1 process. Talk about a stressful situation, right? You're in love, and you don't know if you're ever going to be able to be together. Now, guys, this question is a serious question that is, something that you guys want to know, but I have found this industry, the whole industry sweeps this one under the carpet. Shh, But it's a very real possibility. It's a very serious question. And you guys need to know what your options are if this happens to you. So Josh, as I just met him first time this morning on WhatsApp, we had a nice exchange and he agreed to go live on Sunday, January the 12th. Now, Josh is also a DIY guy. He found his fiance completely going it alone. And he's also going to share with us his detailed budget cost breakdown. Like Steve is going to share with you today, where he's going to share the total cost and a line by line item. And that Steve's budget to find his fiance is listed line by line expenses in the description below this video. So you can check it out. Okay. Now, what was I going to say? Yeah. So we're going to compare that with Josh as well on Sunday the 12th. So without further ado, let's see, let me enter over here. Cool. This is cool. Still figuring out the software. And remember, guys, we're having a live, it's still live, no reserve auction. And the bidding is still open and she closes down 1 minute after midnight, 2021. Okay, so some lucky bloke is going to practically steal our ultimate matchmaking partnership, which goes for 10 grand. The current bid is 31 cents on the dollar, or $3,100. And if you guys, anybody wants to trump that right now and place a bid above $3,100, please go ahead and do so now. Now, how do you bid? You can bid either in comments below, or preferably you could send a sealed bid to us at info@matchguaranty.com. Now, here's the thing. If you bid in comments, you need to know before the auction ends, you must email us with your details. We need your full name and your phone number so we can call and verify your bid. If you do not do that, your bid will be disqualified. Okay. And the guy that emailed in his bid will win. So you don't want to lose out just because of that. Okay. Now, one big question many of you guys are asking. So what's the deal, Joe? This unlimited matchmaking partnership, it's for 1 year, 2 years, or it's a lifetime. I'm confused. So I understand your confusion. All you have to know is that you have with this thing a lifetime match guarantee. It's our coveted lifetime guarantee. Unlimited dating. So meet and get contact information for an unlimited number of our ladies, about 1,300 ladies in our unlimited database. Unlimited coaching, unlimited full support until you walk down the aisle with your beautiful Ukrainian wife. I mean, end of story. Okay. The rest of the details is just the semantics, really. Okay. So just to clarify that. Okay. Also, you get one ticket to our grand ball event. Our grand ball event is being held in Zatoka, right on the beach. And you get one ticket to it, no expiry, come to any of them, okay? And this is what they look like. Just gonna play this little video for you.
Let me show you, I need one more chance.
Welcome to the Grand Ball event, where 19 very lucky gents get to meet 75 stunningly beautiful Ukrainian women. Now, you might have seen some of my videos where I slam socials pretty hard. And so you might ask me, Joe, this looks like a social. What's the difference between, other socials and your Grand Ball event? Well, great question. First, these ladies are not paid to come to the Grand Ball event, and that is a huge problem in this industry. You got to know, guys, to most of the socials out there, the youngest and most beautiful girls are actually paid to go to the event. So that's not the case here. And that is not a good thing, because what's their motive to come and meet you if they're getting paid, right? That's pretty obvious. That's the first thing. Second thing is, these are not agency ladies. That's right. For the most part, these ladies are not registered with any marriage agencies. It really reduces your risk factor as to maybe, they had some hidden surreptitious motives, because, I mean, at the end of the day, you can only check people so closely to understand why they're registering with a marriage agency. That's the second point. And third, last but not least, it's a bit of a secret, but good girls do not go to socials. And ask me how I know that. I've spoken with and interviewed countless Ukrainian ladies and described what is normally a social. A ratio of 10 women to every 1 man. At our grand ball, we have a ratio of about, usually less than 4 to 1. And it's typically a drunk fest. It's in a party atmosphere with a strobe light in the middle, everybody's getting sloshed. Really old guys and really hot young ladies. It's just distasteful. Good Ukrainian girls say, I feel disrespected. I feel like the man is shopping for chicken, beef, or pork. And so that's why they don't go to socials. So what did we do to create the Grand Ball event? What we did is we reverse engineered it by asking good girls, what type of an event would you go to? Would you want to go to? And we designed the Grand Ball event according to what ladies said they wanted. Something classy, sophisticated, something where I feel respected. I feel like the man is chivalrous. So here you get to dine with the ladies, dance with them. We have some fun games and festivities designed to break the ice. And so it's just a very classy event. So without further ado, who cares really what I say? Let's go talk to the ladies and gents, shall we? Bye, Dom. Let's go.
Guys very shocked because a lot of beautiful girls.
Yes, I would agree. It's overwhelmed for most foreign men. Oh my God.
Да, yeah.
Меня зовут Joseph.
Johnson?
Joseph. Как зовут вас?
Очень приятно. Катерина.
Katerina? Очень
Yes.
приятно. Hey, Katerina, can I ask you, what do you think about the Grand Ball event so far?
Мне очень нравится атмосфера и все вместе. Очень приятные люди здесь находятся, приятная атмосфера, и главное, что все общаются в такой непринужденной обстановке. Классно. Мужчины, здесь каждый найдет на свой вкус, возраст мужчину, тот, который нравится. Обязательно есть человек, который понравится. I very like this event because very good atmosphere, very tasty foods, and very good man.
Very good man.
And beautiful women.
Yes, I very like it. Yes,
Yeah?
yes. But not too much men, but too much beautiful girls.
Yes. Well, hopefully we do good marketing and we get more Canadian men. You like Canadian men? American men?
Yes.
You like?
Yes.
Can I ask you, Frank, what do you think about the Grand Ball event so far?
Of course, I'm coming for the second time. So if I'm coming for the second time, it means I was enjoying for the first time. It's not easy to believe this kind of event, but if I'm coming for the second time, it means I believe on. I'm glad to be here, and I hope it's the last time I'm coming. It means I found love.
Yeah.
But I feel so good here.
No guts, no glory, right, Frank?
Yeah.
Yes, I like this party. Yes.
Very good, very good. What do you think about the man? The man.
Good man. Yes, good man.
you been searching for a...
Hey guys, we're back. What do you think of the Grand Ball Hoedown? So this is a country girl event, right? So it's country girls that we've recruited from Belgrade, which is Anna's hometown, and they live in the South, and they're just much more down-to-earth girls, which is what you guys have been telling us for years that you want. So we've listened to you and brought you our Jamboree Hoedown called the Grand Ball event. Okay, so again, if you win the auction, you get that included for free. Okay, it's a $2,000 event. And let's check out now our next couple, which will be joining us very soon, I would say within a week. And they're going to come on just like today and share their love story. And they are newlyweds. They just got married. Here's their little like 40-second intro reel. They're coming to do a live with us soon.
Cool music.
Hey guys. Okay, well, we're going to invite in today's honorary guests, Steve and Irina. Let's pull them in now. Okay, let's say hello to Irina first, of course. Привет!
Привет! Привет!
How is Kyiv, Irina?
Как Киев?
Сейчас дождь на улице.
Rain. It's rain.
Rain. Okay.
No snow.
No snow, yes. It's a green Christmas again.
Supposed to have.
Shall we invite in your fiance, Steve?
Нам пригласить Стива?
Конечно.
Good.
Да.
Yes. Welcome, Steve.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it raining in Oregon as well?
No, it is clear and gray. So
У них там серо.
I thought you were going to say clear skies, and I was going to say just like you guys, but then you dropped the gray. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you to both for joining us today. And I know on behalf of all the guys watching, a big thank you as well. You know, it's really rare that a couple will be so, open and even vulnerable to go live, to share your love story with the world. So thank you both very much.
Спасибо вам огромное. Это очень редко, когда пара соглашается и рада поделиться. Вдохновить других мужчин, которые в поиске еще.
Здоровья.
You're welcome.
Всегда пожалуйста, да.
Yeah.
Хорошо.
Always welcome.
Хорошо. So the first question is for Irina.
Вопрос, теперь я буду переводить. Джозеф, in English, да? И пост. Какое у вас самое веселое воспоминание со Стивом в процессе что-то было такое?
Было на втором свидании, мы ходили в тот же ресторан, и за соседний стол принесли, это был французский ресторан, сыр с диким ароматом. И мы не могли понять, что происходит, что так. Это даже запахом невозможно назвать. Это вонь была адская. Мы смотрели друг на друга и вообще не понимали, что происходит. А потом уже на выходе, невозможно было там находиться. То есть мы решили покинуть это место и на выходе спросили у администратора, что происходит вообще. Она говорит, это так пахнет очень дорогой французский сыр.
It looks like you guys are having your own party here.
Okay, I will translate. Irina said that the most funny memories, it was on the second date. They was in the same restaurant where they met first time and where actually I meet them also met. So
Yeah, because you were their translator.
Yeah, on the first date.
On the first date.
So they went.
You're their Cupid.
Yeah. So it's French restaurant in center, and then they just sit and talking, and then all of a sudden they feel very bad smell, like, and then don't understand, look at each other, you know. But
Was it you? No, it must have been you.
yeah, it's like what's going on, you know, like they cannot handle it. And then, you know, but it was somebody order very expensive like French
Of course.
cheese
Ah,
which
okay.
smell like very bad, so they couldn't handle this. And they all, like, when they go on, they ask for administration, what was that? You know, they say, oh, it's this expensive cheese. So they say, oh my god, we have to leave.
Very
Steve, do
funny.
you remember? Yeah.
Yeah, I knew exactly what it was, and yeah, and then afterwards, Irina's like, maybe we should try that cheese next time.
It's funny. Oh my god. Да, очень прикольно. Окей. Второй у нас вопрос. Можете...
I know what happened. The thing was on my keypad. Okay.
Да.
Wait.
Можете
Is this one
Yeah.
funniest?
Нет, it's funniest was. Can you tell first date story? Можете ли вы рассказать о вашем первом свидании что-то? Ну, что-то, что запомнилось или было? Чем хочется?
На первом свидании меня удивило то, что Стив принес очень большой подарок, в котором было много конфет, там футболки, которые, показывали, в каком штате он живет. Там на футболках был бобер нарисован, это символ ихнего штата. Я была очень удивлена, то, что человек, сразу с первых дней начал заботиться обо мне. Очень приятно было получать такое большое количество подарков в первый день.
Спасибо. Irina said that the most what impressed her, it was on the first date that Steve brings a lot of small gifts, which was includes chocolate and all different things that represent the area where he lives. And there was some beer, yeah.
Bear, stuffed bear?
Not bear, beaver.
A beaver, yeah.
Beaver, yeah, because
Canadian beaver.
Yeah, it's
Oregon State beaver.
Yeah,
Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State.
Oregon.
So many different symbolic of so you can have like some emotion and understanding, like from Mary. It was very unexpected and very pleasant. So she still remember. It's was a big. She feel like she's taken care about and in very nice way. Yeah, she was very surprised with that.
So let me ask Irina. So does she really? It's more than just a gift. She reads into it, like it means more to her than just little gift. Yeah.
Джозеф спрашивает тебя, Ира, а он, этот подарок, он не просто ассоциировался как подарок, а ты что-то особенное чувствовала, да, в этом? Что ты могла считать с этого подарка для себя, о Стиве?
Немножко, конечно, было понятно, что человек щедрый, добрый, открытый, с открытым сердцем, и немножко хотел этим подарком рассказать о месте, в котором он живет.
Yeah. She read from that he is very open-minded and very big and generous, like kind heart, very open heart, and also he was, have an intention to show the place he lives.
Что он с серьезными намерениями.
He's with very serious intention.
All right, Steve, points in the love bank already on first date. All right. Go Florida Beavers.
Oregon State Beavers. So it's our state animal.
Следующий вопрос: а что больше всего нравится в Стиве?
Стиве? Это мой человек. Вот как там мы с первого дня почувствовали друг друга. То есть он очень сильно заботится обо мне, о моей семье, всегда спрашивает, кто там болеет, кто здоров, всегда, как прошел мой день, интересуется. Он очень заботливый человек, так же самое семья его тоже спрашивала, ну, как бы интересуется,
Это, наверное,
как
твой
мы
язык
тут.
любви, да? Там вот это есть по языку любви, забота, да? Или
Да, да,
одно из
да,
твоих?
очень, очень большое чувство
Мгм.
заботы.
Мгм.
И, ну, как бы он мой человек.
Мгм. Мгм.
That seemed like a
Irina,
really long list, Steve. Again, lots of points, I'd say.
okay, Irina basically said that she think that he's no doubts he's her man. You know, she felt it from the first date when they met, and because she think that her level language is care, and Steve those men who provides a lot of care, you know, and he care about not only her, all her family. He asks how her mood every day, you know, what happened, and it's very meaningful for her, you know, because it's her love language. So that's why no doubts it, you know.
Oh, warms my heart. Very, very cool.
Да.
Very cool.
Согрела ответом сердце Джозефа,
Ага.
да, очень приятно слышать.
So let's move on.
Мгм.
Next question.
Какая самая большая ошибка, которую совершил Стив, когда он с тобой встречался?
Ну, я пока такой не нашла.
Мгм.
Вот
He
ошибки,
didn't
чтобы
found
он...
nothing, like real mistake or something like this.
Oh, no. What's the best thing Steve did dating you?
Ну,
Ну, I
может
have
быть, там была какая-то минимальная, то было недопонимание, потому что как бы там немножко с именем напутал. Ну, это такое, потом я ему объяснила,
с
что...
твоим
как бы-
именем?
Да, ну, как бы у меня есть мое имя Ирина, да, а
Мгм.
есть как бы, ну, в Фейсбуке я под другим
София,
именем.
да.
Да,
Мгм.
София. И он думал, что София это как бы мое оригинальное имя. Ну, потом объяснила, в общем, что это
Ага.
маленькая
Я
ошибка.
тоже была с confusion, что-то в Вайбере прочитала, думаю, я не туда
What's the
попала.
question, honey? Sorry, I'll put it up.
It's
Which?
a mistake.
Okay,
The
so
biggest
none of these
mistake.
questions. What's the question? Just say the question.
Uh, the best thing is
No, but what
wrong
question
thing.
did she just answer?
Answer about what the biggest mistake Steve did during dating.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, and what she said?
So she basically doesn't think there was any critical mistakes or like doesn't see any mistake. But it was one misunderstanding situation because Irina has on Facebook another name and her real name Iryna, and there was like some confusion or something like this. But it was
Okay.
like part of, you know, on how they know each other. Yeah.
Okay, let's make sure the next question lines up.
Uh-huh.
This one here.
Mm-hmm. Да.
Can I put it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
А что самое лучшее, что Стив совершил, да, встречаясь с вами?
С нами? Ну, мне кажется, все, начиная от того, как он сделал предложение мне,
Мгм.
как он присылает посылки на праздники, и не только на праздники, то есть там одежда, там телефон, там, ну, поздравления с днем рождения меня, моей сестры, моей мамы, как бы он всегда очень заботится о нас.
Мгм.
Э,
Боже мой, Стив. Джозеф.
Да, он правда невероятный
Такой, да.
человек.
Мгм.
И
Мгм.
я чувствую его любовь, даже несмотря на то, что мы на данный момент далеко друг от друга.
Мгм. 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 Many good things. It's like starting from how they met, how he, you know, was moving ahead during the whole dating process, how he provide her with a lot of attention, with gifts, with congratulations, even not only to her sister, to family, and it's very very makes her
Все
happy.
мои мечты
All her
выполняет.
dreams become true with Steve. Yes.
Wow.
How he treat her. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Да.
I see. You've earned that name.
Мгм. Да.
Steve, maybe what how are you feeling about everything Irina is saying? Any comments from you?
No, everything is almost like I expected as far as how she'd answer. That shows you what kind of we're on the same page on everything. You know, from the cheese story to you know, just how I really wanted to. It was for me. It was love at first sight, and it was first sight when I first joined the agency. The first picture I saw and selected was her. So for me, that was, you know, and then meet her in person, and she's so beautiful, and the person is even more beautiful than the outward appearance, and that was everything I was looking for. Everything lined up. She checked all my boxes. You know, she'd read the book that I really was hoping that my future wife would read, and we were able to talk about it on the second date, and it was just, everything was great.
Wait, I will translate for Irina, okay? One second. Ирина, говорит Стив, что он абсолютно все ожидаемо, были все ответы, и он, ну, то есть Джозеф его спросил, как что-то новое, может быть, для себя услышал, то есть все супер, и он говорит, что это тоже, ну, как будто его была любовь с первого взгляда, и все случилось, и вы действительно, ну, как бы законнектены друг к другу, ну, даже вот этой, как бы, глубиной, да, как души, да. Вот, ну, в общем, все сложилось, и он очень рад, что и книжку ты прочитала, то есть вот открыта была вот к такой, как бы, глубине познания друг другу, знаешь, не только, и даже, он говорит, твоя внутренняя красота еще красивее, чем внешняя.
Спасибо.
Next.
Next question. Meet the parents.
Стив, когда Стив встретился с родителями?
Ну, у нас такой встречи не было, мы онлайн проводили, да. Ну, это был какой-то семейный праздник у нас, мы как-то так решили. Ну, мы-то уже были готовы, что у нас будет свадьба, но надо было как-то сказать родителям, и вот, по-моему, или маме день рождения был, ну, какой-то праздник семейный был.
Представила уже как жениха, да, его?
Да. И он онлайн позвонил и поговорил с моей мамой.
So they have now basically to have introduction offline. So they did it online when Irina already made a decision that you know, she's going to marry. So she basically introduced Steve as a fiancé, and it was just a family celebration. It was good time, you know, everybody have mood for those things. So it's how it happened. Yeah. Спасибо.
Yeah, and for me, it was I was at a restaurant with my parents and sister, and it was right after we were engaged, and I called Irina on Viber with a video call, and then I passed the phone around to my parents and to my sister, and they were able to talk and meet with her for the first time.
Okay, it was double introduction, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Да. Вместе вот друг друга представили, да, что думаю, только смотрю.
And what about her opinion?
А что думают родители о Стиве или... Да. Да.
Ну, конечно, мама счастлива, что в моей жизни появился такой мужчина, как Стив. Ну, мама еще, наверное, может, не до конца понимает, конечно, что я ее покину, но все равно она очень довольна, очень счастлива, потому что, я же говорю, Стив всегда заботится о нас, он всегда и спросит, как мы себя чувствуем, и когда присылает подарки, всегда он маме, ну вот последний на Новый год он ей там передал 4 свитера, она так счастлива была. Я не ожидала, как маленький ребенок.
Mama's very happy that Irina met Steve, and maybe she doesn't understand still, like, you know, that Irina soon will leave her, you know. She didn't like accept this, maybe deep inside, but still she's happy for Irina because she see how he treated, you know, by Steve, and she's also happy like a child because even Steve sent her sweatshirts or something, some 4 sweatshirts on New Year, and she said she was so like happy like a child, jump around, and it was.
What did you send, Steve?
Sweaters. 4
Sweaters.
So one of them from mill here in Oregon that makes wool, and then a couple of other ones that I just thought she would like. And I had Irina help me pick them out, and
I
then
didn't have
set
that.
them. And boy, yeah, she seemed really happy about them. So it made my day.
Cool. What
Great.
about this one? Next one. Sorry. No, this one here.
Yeah,
Do
this
you
one.
find this
Yeah,
question?
this one.
You
Yes.
find it? Yeah.
Ирина, такой вопрос. Когда касается дела денег, как бы вы себя в целом классифицировали? Ты скорее экономный человек или транжира? И как относитесь к семейному бюджету?
Ну, я считаю, что семейный бюджет должен быть общий у нас в семье, то есть не у каждого свой, а семейный бюджет, то есть все деньги в одно место. И лично я, конечно, считаю, что я экономный человек. Ну, наверное, как и все люди, наверное, люблю какие-то новинки, там, гаджеты покупать. Но опять это все в меру, то есть... ну, я считаю, что я экономная женщина.
Okay. Irina said that she thinks that family budget, it's family budget should be common, not like you have your budget, you know, so you make a decision together how you will, you know, spend money. And she thinks that she's a saver. Of course, from time to time, she likes to do, you know, like present
Shopping,
gifts
of
or
course.
gifts for her, you know, but yeah, but in general idea, yeah, she thinks she's more saver.
It's interesting because I'm the spender and Anya is the saver in the family.
У нас, да, Джозеф у нас транжира, а я сберег тоже экономный, наверное, человек. Смешно очень получается. Украинцы, наверное, такие по природе свои.
Да.
Более экономить любят.
Все в дом, все в дом.
Да.
Thanks, guys.
А почему ты зарегистрировалась в нашем агентстве? Да, и сталкивалась ли ты раньше вот с брачными агентствами? Может быть, что-то о них думала? Вот, ну, я знаю, что ты лично вроде бы знала Татьяну, или там мама твоя знала, ну, как бы так.
Нет, я Татьяну знала.
А, ты знала. Ага.
Да. Ну, как-то в детстве мы с ней пересекались. То есть мне там было 20 лет, мы так были знакомы. А потом... Так как-то я решила, что мне пора уже выходить, искать себе мужчину на всю жизнь. Как-то все время то работал, то путешествовал. Ну вот не получалось выйти замуж. И когда я решила найти брачное агентство, я обратилась в несколько брачных агентств. И все, конечно, уверяли меня, что вот все мы работаем честно. Но из 5 агентств только одно вот это вот Татьянина агентство оказалось реально работающим агентством, потому что все остальное это только на бумаге было. И не было никаких свиданий, я вообще не понимала, ну, что происходит. А вот Татьяны сразу, как я к ней обратилась, там буквально через пару месяцев она позвонила мне и сказала, что вот есть человек, который хочет со мной встретиться, не буду ли я против. Ну, Татьяна хороший человек, это я знаю, да, ее как бы... И ее агентство, я считаю, ну, единственное, которое пока работает честно и предоставляет мужчин и женщин, ну, организовывает встречи. Вот так.
Yeah, she basically knew matchmaker for 20 years, personally, for many years. Yeah. Irina knows her for 20 years. Oh, matchmaker, personally.
Does this matchmaker have a name?
Tatiana.
Ah, Tatiana. Okay.
Tatiana.
I thought maybe another matchmaker.
No, she knew her for 20 years already.
Oh, wow.
So then she understands, like, she wants to move ahead, to her goal to create a family and find men, with whom she will spend the rest of her life. And she like have hope, like agency can help. But at the same time, she was very motivated. That's why she registered in several more agencies, but wasn't result. Just everybody say, like, we will help, don't worry, but she don't know, like, didn't have any result. But with us, everything worked out.
Steve swooped in there and
yeah.
grabbed her.
Yeah. But she said she think it's the best agency.
Great,
Yeah,
thank you,
exactly.
thank you.
Спасибо, Лиза.
Okay, this
Они
question.
правильно, да, поняли, что я просто ее давно знала, но я не знала, что она занималась, что у нее есть брачное агентство. А потом, когда я уже начала искать брачное агентство, и я опять, здравствуйте, Татьяна. И вот она предложила.
But for 20 years matchmaker, but she didn't
Tatiana.
know. Yeah, she didn't do this matchmaking. So as soon as she found out, she said, "I want," like this.
Okay.
Okay. What next? What?
This question.
This. Как ты думаешь, что думают украинцы об украинских девушках, которые выходят замуж за иностранцев?
Украинцы? Ну, украинцы, как и все ревнивые мужчины, естественно, не хотят, чтобы мы выходили замуж за иностранцев. Говорят, что здесь много хороших мужчин есть. Но, естественно, не хватает у нас в стране, не хватает мужчин. У нас давно идет большая разница рождаемости мужчин, и девочек рождается больше на Украине, чем мальчиков. Ну и так же самое есть факторы, как война, которая забрала много мужчин. Не хватает, в общем, у нас наших украинских мужчин для наших украинских женщин.
Irina think that Ukrainian men not happy about this. They're jealous. They think there is enough, like Ukrainian men, but we know that it's a long time already in Ukraine when girls born more than men, so like amount of the ladies more, so it's not physically enough men, even if all will be couples completed, created. So, and also we have war, like, many guys went there. So maybe despite on that men not happy with this, girls do this, and it's everybody's life and everybody's responsibility.
So not just men, but other people in Ukraine, babushka, dedushka,
что мужчины еще?
and women,
Не мужчины,
like all Ukrainian people.
А вообще, может быть, женщины, бабушки, дедушки, что думают?
Что думают? Ну, они грустят, конечно, у нас красивые девочки покидают нашу страну. Конечно, они хотели бы, чтобы мы оставались здесь, но если судьба, она сведет тебя везде с точки, с любого мира. То есть моя мама же тоже не родилась в Киеве, она родилась где-то в Донецке, а папа возле Киева. И познакомились-то они в Киеве и остались жить в Киеве. Поэтому, то есть судьба — это такая вещь, не знаешь, где тебя найдет и куда она тебя, эта жизнь приведет, в какую страну.
Спасибо. Irina said that she thinks that all Ukrainian people, they feel sad about, they lost beautiful Ukrainian women, they, leave country, went abroad, but still, Irina believe in faith, and you don't know, where your half can be, and if it's your faith, then you will meet doesn't matter where, For example, her parents also, her father lived in Kiev and her mother lived in Donetsk, and they meet, and she moved and, they stay in Kiev. So if it happened, then it doesn't matter,
Ну, моя мама родилась в Донецке, но проживала в Одессе, а встретились они в Киеве.
Ну, судьба — это судьба, да. Не убежишь. Next question. What I do to prepare? Как ты готовишься к переезду из Украины в Америку?
Ну, первое, конечно, я учу язык. Каждый день стараюсь, либо через день занимаюсь с преподавателем. Готовим, ну, документы мы все уже подготовили. На данный момент просто закрыто посольство. Ожидаем, когда откроют посольство, я смогу уже получить визу. Все документы готовы для переезда. Что, собираем чемоданы.
Okay, Irina said the most important thing she learn English every day because she needs she
Wow,
has to
every
know
day.
the-
Молодец.
try to
Спасибо.
yes. They already did all documents, so they just waiting. And what else you do? Just pack her things. Bags, yes.
Well, now actually, I will ask Steve, since we're on this topic. Steve, what have you done for to prepare for Irina's arrival? I know a lot.
Oh yes, all the documents, taking care of that, making sure she has the money to go to have her doctor's appointment to go through that final check over there. For me, I've been trying to make the house a little more non-bachelory, if that makes sense. And,
Yeah, of course.
and then also make sure she has plenty of clothes here and stuff. So if something would happen where her luggage is lost on the trip or it doesn't get here in time, she has plenty of clothes, plenty of items here. So there won't be any issue with when she does come, she'll just be able to just slide right into to life here and go on her way, and then throw out all my old bachelor stuff.
It's good you're ready for that, Steve.
Yeah, I am.
Спросили, как Стив готовится, тоже нам рассказал. По сути, все для тебя.
Не, он старается, да.
Live in America.
Как ты думаешь, какая у тебя будет жизнь в Америке?
Счастливая, там же Стив, там моя семья. Все у нас будет хорошо.
It's
Всё
definitely
получится.
happy life because there is Steve, and it's
Class.
just
Class.
happy marriage, happy family. Yeah.
So does she expect it will be really easy or difficult, or I mean, what's her expectations?
Твои ожидания вот
The transition.
будет сложно или легко все?
Ну, я думаю, будет легко. В принципе, я же немножко путешествовала по разным странам, так видела, что люди везде, в принципе, одинаковые. Ну, естественно, везде есть свои какие-то моменты. Ну, ко всему можно привыкнуть, перестроиться, поменять что-то. Ну, как и везде. Надо... Все только в наших руках, наша жизнь. Как мы ее сами построим, так она и будет у нас.
Спасибо. Irina said that she expected it will be easy because she's a very optimistic person and she thinks everything in our hands, you know, how we will do, how it will be, you know. So she said, I will travel also, like I travel, so I see people everywhere the same, you know, but you just need time and you will adapt to new condition, you know. Just don't make
Great attitude to have, eh?
Yeah.
Positive, yeah.
Yeah, positive.
Fantastic. Okay, this one, fear.
А чего ты больше всего боишься с отъездом из Украины, переездом в Америку и началом жизни со Стивом? Есть у тебя что-то такое?
Ну, пока нет, пока я ничего не боюсь. Я думаю, все будет хорошо.
For now, she has no any fears.
And she won't be with William, just to clarify. Only Steve. She might have said, whoa, what's that?
Это у нас там просто две пары должно было быть. Нам написано с переездом со Стивом-Вильям. Будет со Стивом только. Все будет хорошо. Да. Ну, for now, Irina has no any fears because she so a lot care feel from, you know, Steve.
Great.
So much, you know, care. So she feel very confident and patient. Говорю, Стив столько заботы проявляет, что, ну, что просто у тебя... Ты уже расслабилась и приняла, и все будет нормально. Да, настроилась на позитивную волну.
Great. So now over to you, Steve. The fun begins. Let's see. What's the first question for Steve here? Yeah. When did you meet Irina, get engaged, and, married? Because Did you know you're married already?
First met her, it was on my second trip. I believe the second day. And then I thought I blew it because I tried to set up a second date and my phone didn't send her the text for the second date. And then the next day she had something going on. So I was just almost in a panic because for me, like I said, this was my dream girl. I felt the fireworks. I felt everything about it. So I was doing anything I could to get that second date and all that. And what ended up happening is we were just
And then bad smell.
yeah, bad smell. But that's just part of the fun. And then you know, we'll probably have fondue at our wedding, you know. So but
Делает плохой запах. Сыр заказать этот на свадьбу.
Да. Гости сразу в нас покинут.
Guest will leave by June.
That's okay. So
Keeps the budget
anyway,
down.
yeah, exactly. So you know, that part was you know, then what happened is we just texted a lot and a lot and a lot, and then we were able to see each other again the second date, and then at that point I knew right away what was going to happen and what I was going to do, and we just kept in contact, and we spent every day after that, almost twice a day, at morning, at night, on Viber video chat, and that was something that sealed the deal. And then I pretty much I asked her to marry me. I would say 1st of February, but then I announced it on Valentine's Day because the place in Ukraine didn't have her ring in yet. So it took a couple of weeks for her ring to show up and have it there for her. So Valentine's Day was when it was announced to the world.
So you did it long distance, Steve?
Yes, I did.
Wow,
Yeah.
a remote proposal. Wow. How was that for Irina?
21st century.
Yeah. The
Как ты
world is
себя, Ира,
shrinking.
чувствовала, что предложение сделали на расстоянии?
Ну, я была счастлива.
Главная эмоция, да.
Да.
Новые технологии соединяют, ну, в общем, позволяют строить отношения даже на расстоянии.
Да.
Uh-huh. She was just happy, you know, crazy happy.
Just crazy happy.
New technology, yeah, they allow to do even proposal through, and you have all spectrum of emotion. You know?
Very cool. Very cool. I think you guys are our first virtual proposal that I'm aware of anyway. Okay. How, what do you do to make Irina feel special, Steve? I mean, it's probably an hour to describe everything.
Yeah, Irina already.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's making sure she knows every day how much I love her and how much I care for her, and reminding her of that every day, that she's my special lady, and that I am here for her through thick and thin, sickness, health, richer for poorer.
The Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock. Very cool. And what do you love most about Irina?
Oh, there's not one thing I don't love about Irina. It's everything. She's just the entire package. She has a great sense of humor. She doesn't seem to ever have a bad day. When I talk to her on the phone, she's always so happy to hear from me. I hear it in her voice, and then that just makes me even more happy. So it's just, my dream girl.
Very cool. Very cool. What would you say is the biggest mistake you made during your courtship with Irina?
Probably, boy, my biggest mistake was probably putting things on Facebook that maybe didn't culturally, she didn't understand, that I didn't think of a big thing about, but she asked me about, and it was just a misunderstanding. But I should have been a lot more cognizant of that in what I was doing, as far as, because we're a couple. I should have put something, asked her about, what do you think about this? Because people were asking me, is it true that you are really engaged? Who is this lady? I thought her name was Irina. There's a lot of different things like that. And, and I probably didn't answer those as well as I could have to make sure that when she was tagged in it, that a lot of people didn't have questions that maybe don't have the culturally understanding of English, even though Irina knows English and a lot of her friends know English. There's slang, there's cultural differences in that, and I wasn't as good at that as I should have been.
Okay. And what would you say is the biggest difference that you've had to work through?
Boy, just I don't know if there's any differences. We're so good together. I guess the biggest difference is the culture, some of the cultural differences. Just trying to set up and make sure that she knows, I think, beyond a shadow of doubt, I love her with all my heart, but just misunderstandings, cultural thing, slang. When I say something like I put my foot in my mouth, that literally doesn't mean I put my foot in my mouth. Just things like that are difficult, that I don't think about. And yeah, and that's the biggest thing. And when she gets here, she's such a smart lady, and her English is good, and it's improving every day. When she's around English-speaking people, she's going to pick up on all that and all that slang and stuff like that.
Somebody's asking in chat, and I know a lot of people are wondering, how do you guys find the big communication gap? I know Matt Torkelson, he's with us live, and they have a similar large communication gap. His wife Victoria, when they met, barely spoke a word of English. How do you guys find that, and how do you deal with it?
For us, Viber has been great because we can chat on that, and that has an auto translate function. So if I don't understand something that she sent me in Russian, or she doesn't understand something, it can translate right there. That's been the easiest thing. Technology has helped with that. And it's just been, for me, it's been fine. There hasn't been any real big issues with that.
Do you guys video chat at the same time? Like, do you do a video and then chat on Viber at the same time, or no?
Usually we'll chat, and then when I have extra time where she's available, we'll do a video chat. For me, living on the West Coast, the 10-hour difference, sometimes it's not super convenient to video chat in the morning or when she's in bed. So we'll chat, and then we try to video chat then when we can, and because I like to see her beautiful face as much as possible.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, the next question is kind of a risque one, so maybe we'll go first, hey, honey? Okay. So guys are all wondering, when did you guys have your first kiss? So Anna and I will share first. Well, ours was on, because I think we have this in common, Steve. Ours was on our first date. Remember? 11 mirrors.
Okay, if
Keith.
it's a date, yes, then first. I see it before, but it wasn't date. But when it was date, then it was first, yes.
What? Our first kiss was on the first date.
Before we met, but
we
had
met
no kiss,
before.
but we wasn't. But
it wasn't a date.
It wasn't a date.
Wasn't official. How about you
Yeah.
guys? Maybe translate for Irina.
It was on our first date. I was wanting to take her out to the car to put her into the Uber that I sent
Take
her
her to
in.
the car, huh,
And,
Steve?
yes, and I was kind of a little nervous, but Anna, being the professional she is, she stood back and said, "I'll wait here for you," and that was like, phew. So then I was able to walk her out to the car, and then I leaned in to thank her for the date, and I felt to go for it, and I did, and boy, the fireworks went off like 4th of July.
Where are we? I missed the cue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Сразу спросила, когда был первый поцелуй, мы говорим, у нас случился на первом свидании. Видимо, у вас тоже так случилось. Да. И говорит, потому что многие мужчины сталкиваются с тем, что они могут год встречаться с девушкой, и у них даже первого поцелуя не будет. То есть непонятно, о чем это отношение. Да. Поэтому вопрос, который всегда волнует, как, нормально.
How is it for Irina?
У всех по-разному, как у всех получается, у кого как.
У всех по-разному, но ненормально быть год в отношениях и не даже не быть поцелуя. Это тогда непонятно, какие это отношения, правда? Если говорить о поцелуе просто, да.
She's shy. It's cute.
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on.
Да, мы тебя застесняли совсем таким вопросом.
It's normal. Нормально.
Мы поэтому начали у нас первый поцелуй случился. Когда было свидание, мы поцеловались. Просто мы до этого встречались, но это было не свидание, поэтому не целовались. Хорошо, следующий вопрос.
Okay, so
Потом тебе переведу, хорошо.
back to a serious question. So, Steve, if you could rewind the clock and do it over again, the whole process of finding Irina, which took you, 4 years, 5 years?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So what would you do differently if you could do it all over again?
First thing, I would have postponed my first trip with Match because Irina was on vacation at that time. And she was my number one person, and I just I didn't realize that till too late that she was not going to be able to meet me. So I wasted a week. It wasn't a waste. It was a good thing to have the measuring stick of perfection, Irina, to measure everyone else against. But that was the one thing. I would have done this a lot earlier. I guess I wasn't 100% sure when I was using another agency. I thought they could help me, and they obviously could not. And that took a long time, and I just kept thinking that it was going to work over there, and it didn't. And so then when I came to Match, it was hard for me to just want to do it because I was afraid of the same heartbreak. I had done all over again. As long as Irina would have been in that my selection, I would have done it 4 years ago. I don't know if that would have been possible, but I'm sure I found the perfect woman for me.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thanks for sharing. Okay. So was your $8,000 investment in Match Guaranty worth it?
And then some. I paid more. This is the love of my life. She's everything I wanted. She's, you talk about your wife being a unicorn. It's the same thing here. Couldn't find anything close to the quality of person Irina is here in the United States. Again, I had specific things that I wanted, and she hit every one of them. So
Very cool. You want to translate, Irina? I think we should translate this one. Tell her to translate the rest later. Yeah.
Ну, да, я тебе переведу потом. Просто Джоза спросил, он...
Да я поняла.
А, ты все
Я
поняла,
понял.
да, все поняла, отлично. Что он говорит, я встретил
Отлично.
своего юникорна, это типа этого единорога уникального, который для меня. И да, это очень классно, конечно.
So Steve and Irina have graciously volunteered to share their budget with us in terms of all of the different line items of expenses it took to meet each other. And then Steve had some experiences before the Match Guarantee, so he shared those. And Steve, maybe if you could share with us your grand total, and then if it's okay with you, we'll put the detailed budget in the description below this video so everybody can see kind of like what a Match Guarantee client can expect for total expenses.
For everything, it costs
Мама
around
еще...
$26,000. With by the time you count everything up from several trips over there. My trips were more expensive than others because again I'm on the West Coast, so I had to fly to the east part of the United States before getting to Ukraine. It was everything from hotels, accommodations, my dating, to and then my $10,000 mistake at the other agency, which I don't think I included in this $26,000 total, but luckily it took me about 3 years to get over to make that investment, and but it is a process that takes a while. That's about 50% of what I earn in a year. But again, it's not something you have to all dole out all at once. It's something you can save, and you can save for and pay as you go as far as the different fees as you're going through that. And of course, I saved up to come to Ukraine and meet Irina.
So Steve, can I just so you sent me your budget. It was actually $16,000.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, it was $16,000 in total, but we'll put it right below. Is that okay, Steve? We put the details?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Steve was just including 10,000 that he was scammed with another agency before us so that's where he got the 26,000 number, but it was actually 16,000 all in.
Yes. Immigration costs and everything included in that.
Yeah, because these numbers, you see them thrown around the internet, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you need $50,000, you need $30,000 to do it." So, thanks to this marriage challenge, we're going to look at how much with us and other marriage agencies, and then do it yourself, guys. So, thanks for coming forward with that. We really appreciate that.
Sure, no problem.
And let's move on then, honey. So any I guess
Maybe Irina can advise something to guys.
Yeah, great
Да?
idea.
Ира, может, ты нам можешь что-то посоветовать мужчинам, вот западным, что-то вот напутственное слово, так сказать им.
Не сдаваться.
Давайте.
Не сдаваться, да.
Never give up. Follow your dream and search and make it.
Потому что мы же сидим тоже, ждем вас.
Because we are sitting and waiting for Princess yet.
Very encouraging. Very encouraging.
Очень вдохновляюще.
Very cool. So, guys, please join us. We're going to play this little clip about 1 minute from Ironic Fate, the New Year's movie that was released in 1977 in Russia and is still watched by millions around the world, Russian speaking, and we'll do it. And then Anna's going to explain the takeaway message from it.
We will leave Steve in the... Yeah, go.
No, we'll do it right now and we'll come right back.
Okay.
И, наконец, тебе скажу все, что я должен сказать. Неужели ты сделаешь мне предложение?
Ты что, хочешь уйти сухим? Не хочешь отметить свои женитьбы? Здесь в бане, что ли? Нет, ребят.
Okay, guys, sorry. I was told that had English subtitles, but it doesn't, so no point in continuing. But basically, do you want to tell like the premise of the movie? Well, I'll do the premise, and then Anna will do the deep meaning, right? So it's like they go to the banya, the guys, they get drunk. And anyway, this guy ends up on a plane. He's so drunk, going to another city, goes to a strange flat in another city in a building. Why? Because the premise is back in Soviet days, everything looked the same building, same flat, even same furniture inside. So he was so smashed, he ended up in another woman's flat in another city. So it's very comical. I'd really encourage you guys to watch it. It's hilarious. Anyway, he falls in love with this woman in this strange flat that he walks into her door, ends up falling in love with her. And she had a man already. And
she doesn't. He was trying to get her, he like was around her.
So she was dating another man.
No, not dating.
And she fell for this guy that wandered into her flat drunk.
To win her, but but then disappear guy. It's a movie about fate,
About fate, yeah.
Fate.
Yeah.
It will, it will happen to you. Doesn't matter where you live,
So what's the takeaway, honey?
And takeaway that it shows Slavic culture. This other man who was trying to date her and win her heart, he was very tough man, very strict, like kind of a Muslim guy, very strong, but at the same time, like too. How you say this word?
Controlling.
Huh?
Controlling.
As a hard ass. Yeah.
Hard ass.
Yeah. As a hard ass.
I cannot remember this word. Yeah. And and she just feel it's not how she wants to feel behind this man. She feel not happy with him basically.
But he was basically a strong provider, like rich. The other guy,
he was with
the other
great
guy
career.
had not much stuff.
He
right?
was great career, had and better provider. But this other guy who was drunk and
walked into her flat, unannounced.
Because not like it was very strange how they met. But as soon as she started to know his personality, step by step, she understood. It's like man of her dream. Because they have. Many things in common, and he's very soft or like strong but soft, something like this middle. It's how she, it was like she step by step while she know him, she fall in love with him basically.
So the moral of the story is, guys, is that the guy that was drunk and stumbled in, he wasn't a strong provider. He didn't have a good job, good occupation. He wasn't, what they call a strong man. But she fell for him. Instead of the hard-ass guy who was quite wealthy, actually. So the moral of the story is Slavic women, unlike what this industry has led you to believe, they go for the man that they fall in love with.
Yeah, they need to fall in love with your personality, not with your
money,
bank account, assets. It's a very big mistake if you try to win the heart of the woman with showing all your, like money. Like many guys are right. Or to win the heart of the woman is simple formula, just need money. That's all. No, it doesn't work for Slavic woman. You cannot win.
I'll come on the first or second date and show pictures of my house, my car.
Yeah.
Flash my Rolex, whatever.
You just turn off her.
That's only going to win.
But you will turn on the gold digger, definitely. If you are interested in gold digger, then okay, follow this.
Yeah.
Мы про иронию судьбы говорили этот фильм, и немножко ее сценарий, и как женщины выбирают мужчин, да? В плане, что не хотят влюбиться. Не важно, какой кошелек, а важно быть как принцесса, чтобы о тебе заботились.
So we're going to thank you guys and just move on with the presentation here. But thank you very much for coming and joining us today. We wish you all the best in your future marriage and your family, health, wealth, and many kitties.
Здоровья и много детей.
Спасибо. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks. С Новым годом.
С Новым годом. С Новым годом. Okay, and you.
Okay, we're
continue.
back. We're alone. I'm feeling lonely. So, guys, we're back to the auction. How is the bidding coming along? Listen, I want to play a clip for you, which will give you a real experiential feeling. It's what other clients have said about their journey, their experience. Bid is up by a walkabout, the Aussie from down under, 3,200. Yeah, other clients share with you their experience, what it was like on their journey, okay, in this little video clip here. And then we will be back to continue. And we've got some more juicy stuff coming up.
Let me share a little bit more about my experience of working with Match Guaranty.
I was surprised. I was very inundated with the amount of ladies that I was going to meet. Very, very beautiful women.
So let's see, in total I went on around, it was 10 first dates. They were all incredibly beautiful, so much more than their photos. Compared to back home, yeah, I'm definitely out of my league.
You know, don't be super cautious. Relax, especially trust Joe and Match Guaranty, and personally I can put my stamp of approval.
Match Guaranty definitely delivered, I will say that, and I can't be happier really with the decision to go ahead and give it a try.
Joe and Match Guaranty made everything happen for me, and I couldn't be happier with where I'm at right now.
The expense of Match Guaranty is money well spent. It's a guarantee that you will meet women. It's a guarantee that you'll find somebody, and you'll also be able to do so in a very reasonable period of time.
Met some quality women, two of whom that I have a real connection with.
I've enjoyed it from, like I said, from start to finish. The girls seem like they're a lot more genuine. You can tell that the fraud or the fakeness that I've experienced in the past it isn't there.
They've done a wonderful job for me. So far, I can close my eyes and I can tell Joe, find me a girl, and I can trust a girl.
Match Guaranty is not a small investment, but it's a very good investment if you're really looking to find somebody.
Working with Match Guarantee is actually less cost, it's much more efficient, and you have a good process on the way where you actually will be successful in your search.
What did you pay? Let's start, Ash, for the unlimited matchmaking partnership. What did you pay?
8,000 total.
And what do you say about that? Was it worth it?
So, first of all, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was real, so I had to come here first to meet you, know you're real or not. I came and met Joe, and I was impressed by him and Tatiana and Olga and the website and how organized and the connections with the ladies. So I had no hesitation whatsoever, and I'm glad to. It's worth it, and worth a lot more than that, yes.
What did you pay for the unlimited matchmaking partnership, and was it worth it?
So the investment was $8,000, but it was well worth it to find the right person that I can hopefully spend the rest of my life with, and I've got no real complaints, and I wouldn't hesitate to do it again.
Of course it's worth it. You're investing in yourself. You're not purchasing a car that you trade in the future or something frivolous. You're investing in your life, a life partner, as a matter of fact. So how can you say $8,000 investing in yourself isn't worth your entire life being happy with someone? Like, I came for 6 days. My very first date, we hit it off and have been like this ever since. So how can you not say that spending $8,000 for that kind of relationship in that short of time is not worth it?
If you're looking for a decent, honest company that will help you find the one, Match Guaranty is a perfect choice.
Very, very overwhelming experience to this point. I could not have asked for more. It's been a great, great experience.
I am utmost thankful and grateful to Joseph and his team for the counseling. Match Guaranty led me down the right path. You're doing it for more than just the fees you received. You get, you really want to help people.
So $8,000 may sound like a lot of money, but I can tell you that in my experience, the opportunity to meet a variety of different great women in just a little over a week's time and to establish something meaningful with a girl who has incredible model-like beauty as well as a lot of depth of character. She speaks 4 different languages. She's very intelligent and family-oriented. It's quite a bargain at that rate, as far as I'm concerned.
For me, the hardest part was looking past the beauty and actually finding someone who I want to marry and be with the rest of my life.
So at the end of the day, I couldn't be more happy with this investing in myself and my future.
Stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street life, people.
Give it your chance, and you will be very happy. You will be satisfied.
Match Guarantee is the real deal. Match Guarantee kicks ass.
Not knowing what it was, I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own. And in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. You look perfect tonight.
Say something.
Hey guys, we're back. We're back. Oh, isn't that amazing? So guys, we're going to wrap up here this auction. So just to recap what's up for auction, it's called our Ultimate Matchmaking Partnership. Okay. It sells for $10,000. It's on the chopping block right now for the high bid of $3,200 by the Aussie bloke. So what's included exactly? It's unlimited matchmaking partnership, which is our main package, which sells for $8,000. Most guys have come on board with that. So that's 1 year of unlimited dating, unlimited coaching. Okay. Bunch of bells and whistles on that. Also, it's unlimited real connections, which is $2,000 value. What that means is you can choose any of our ladies from unlimited database, 1,300 approximately, and start a relationship right away. If you're locked down or you're stuck in a PPL, you're not sure if she's real. Guys, if you're not sure if she's real, okay, please trust your gut. Okay, if it's PPL, it's not real. So this way you can start right now, start a real relationship with a real woman and have a real chance. Okay, that's why we started unlimited real connections. That you can start tomorrow. Okay, and it's unlimited for 6 months until you come. 2 weeks at a time is what we set to give each relationship a shot. Okay. Then you get 1 ticket with no expiry date to the Grand Ball event that you saw that we have in Zatoka on the beach in the summer. Okay. And so that's a $2,000 ticket price as well. And then of course you get the coveted lifetime guarantee, which is totally priceless. I mean, who else will completely support you with unlimited dating, unlimited coaching, concierge, private matchmaker until you walk down the aisle with your beautiful Ukrainian wife? Nobody in the world will offer you that. And that's on the block now for $3,200. Okay. And there's a force majeure that's in effect as well. So if you're locked down, your clock doesn't, tick. However, just to explain how it works. So there is a 1 year limit, or a 1 year term. But if you're not married by the end of the year, it just rolls over as long as you qualify. Again, terms and conditions of this auction, please read them if you want to bid. They're in the description below this video. Okay, so it ends, yes, at midnight Pacific time at the turn as we go into the new year, 1 minute after midnight into 2021.
Not Ukrainian time, Pacific time.
Pacific time, guys. That would be 3 a.m. in the morning, Toronto Eastern time. And that would be the next day for us. Okay, so any questions, guys, at all? Any questions at all? And, Matt's here. saying what a bargain, because Matt paid our full price, right? So, and he's happily married to Victoria now for 3 years. So yeah, let me scroll down. Any questions? Any questions?
Joseph, it's 1.5 hours.
Yeah, 1.5 hours.
We need to go. Let guys
We
go.
better let you go.
Yeah.
Happy New
To
Year,
prepare
guys.
for New Year.
Slovom Godom, as they say in Ukraine. Slovom Godom. Yeah, we wish you all the best, happiness, love, health, and we wish you to meet your half in 2021. God bless you guys.
And I will see you next this Saturday.
Yes.
Yes. Live Q&A.
That's like today's Thursday, so
in
2 days
yeah,
you'll see Anya.
Short bye-bye.
And then on Sunday, remember, we kick off the marriage challenge. Do it yourself versus marriage agency. Which one? And we compare 3 factors. Cost, okay, to cross the finish line to get married. Time cost, so financial cost, time cost, and then heartbreak cost. Okay, so we analyze that, and we're only going to be looking at married couples. Okay, so these are couples that have been there, done that. So it's not looky-loos. It's solid stuff. So we'll finally, in this industry, be able to compare some solid numbers at this point. And again, if you want to see Steve's and Irina's financials, which totaled $16,000 total so far, to make it to K1. It's in the description below. And we're going to have another married couple, well, a married couple come on, William and Lilia. They'll be coming on very soon, and they'll share their story as well as their budget as well. And it's very close to Steve and Irina's. So, okay, again, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Paka, paka.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye-bye.